Mode, Kiko getting back into the field. Likewise, Bella's Keeper last, nearing the turn. Imperial Venus at the 500. They're about to come around the corner. Sir Snuggalot led the way from On the Turbs. Diamond Princess going up there 3 deep. Behind its heels, Cape Lady is next. Got onto the wrong leg around the corner. Fairy Whispers going up along the cutaway. And further back came Invincible Mode and Imperial Venus getting home pretty well down on the inside at the 200. Sir Snuggalot joined by Fairy Whisper on the outside. On the Turbs, Imperial Venus and Cape Ladies the widest of them. Imperial Venus against the inside. Cape Ladies wide out, but it's Imperial Venus. Imperial Venus down on the inside as one from Cape Lady. On the Turbs, the middle from Fairy Whisper. Behind them, weakening late in the race, Sir Snuggalot. Followed then by Akiko, Diamond Princess, Invincible Mode, Jenna Bell, and last home is Bella's Keeper. Number 2 is the winner, Imperial Venus. Ridden by Mathieu Autier. Travelled up well on the corner after getting back a touch, but has certainly monstered the line late through that cutaway. Cape Lady was the one, the widest of them, and she kept on coming, but he saved a lot of ground here on Cape Lady, and On the Terps was battling in the middle of them. Fairy Whisper in 4th place, and then Sir Snuggalot. No sign of Akiko, who there'd been a bit of backing for, but it's Imperial Venus that has got home to score. It blew in this market from $8.50 to $13. It's around a $14.80 chance thereabouts, and $3.30 a place. Cape Lady $1.30, and On the Terps $3.50. But down there on the inside in a fanning field from one side of the track to the other, it was Autier. He had no luck on the weekend in the feature, and he has rebounded this afternoon and certainly shrugged off any criticism that might have been levelled at him on the weekend with a very handy little ride on Imperial Venus to follow the cutaway through and get it home at good each way odds. 58.85 there the time. The winners by Hassan Lightning out of La Lola Brigida. For Jason Cheetham of Gold Light Nominees, trained by Gavin Foster and handled in victory by the Frenchman Mathieu Autier. Cape Lady, she was beaten for a yard of speed early. She'd kicked up, was midfield settling down. She tried to tuck in behind, then pull out in the straight to make ground. She certainly hit the line well. Cape Lady by Charge Ford out of Uncanny Choice for Brett Fogarty, trained by Jeff Durant, Jason Miller, ridden by Joe Azzopardi. And On the Terps, number 3 is a Dick Turpin Secret Empire gelding, trained by David Harrison for himself, Jenny Harrison, A. Oreb, Graham and Megan Donovan, and Lex and Shirley Piper, ID KG Wheatland, ridden by Patrick Carberry. 9, 2, 3, 7. Fairy Whisper 4th home. Short neck, a short neck margins, 58.78 there they've run. 34.56 final 600 metres of race number 4. The quaddie will start with the time-honoured Carbine Club President Leith Putland handicap. Again over 1,000 metres. A lot of short course races on the program this afternoon. 3:10 is start time. A field of 11. No riding alterations there to the next event of the day. They say the shortest way home is through along the fence, and that's where Mathieu Autier found himself to get home on Imperial Venus, who did nothing but drift in the market, Adam.
Yeah, drifted in the market, but was still able to be too strong down here with Gav Foster. A second time Matthew's hopped on, second winner as well. These two seem to connect.
Yeah, they do connect. Mr. Autier did a good job there. So, yeah, the horse is ready to fire off today, and he's just been a bit difficult in the ring there. So, yeah. But,
you mentioned that to me off air, that this horse may be a bit of a handful. Still learning, isn't it? Still very green, very raw, and just getting used to being at the races. Yeah,
he's come with a few tricks up his sleeve, and we've had to deal with those. But he's still only a young horse. He's 3 years old, yeah, so we've just got to manage him.
Have the results surprised you on race day? Have you always thought this guy's had plenty of ability?
Some days race day couldn't come around quick enough, but some days you just got to cringe and go, you know, geez, I hope we don't get disappointed, yeah.
An exciting week for you and the team as well. Pretentious Chan in the sprint on the weekend. You'd be looking forward to that?
Yes. Yeah, he's on Saturday, and he's been going okay so far.
Best of luck, mate.
Thank you.
There's Gavin Foster, trainer of Imperial Venus. We've got the Frenchman down here, Mathieu Autier. Matthew, Darren alluded to it there. After a tough weekend, there's nothing better than just getting back out there and riding another winner.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought when I passed the winning post. You know, we all have bad weekends. And obviously it's great to have another winner. It's just get back on your confidence, you know.
Tell us about this horse. You're on it on debut. It was a nice winning, good time on that occasion, and the horse seems as though it's just come on leaps and bounds again.
Yes, well, I think he got a bit stressed about last start, you know. It was a bit, I felt him a bit like stressy today. Didn't jump that good. I was gonna go 3 deep again, so I was like, no, just go back, and then I decided to go for the cutaway, and he went really good home.
Cutaway's been nice to you in recent weeks. So, Sunset Pete last week at $81 on the cutaway. Now this one.
Yeah, well, it's the only way to make some less ground. So, I think it's a good thing when you get a cutaway, you got to use it.
Well done, mate. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's Matthew Ortier, winning jockey aboard of Imperial Venus, taking out race number 4 at Belmont Park.